one. Each brings sublime connection. Your efficiency ratio soars as sacred heat through mad soul roars. Oh, blessed machine of heating coils. Your functions pure and free from spoils. Sacred vessel of calculation, performing thermal transformation. Each increment of heat precise creates perfection in each slice. Two sons of flawless symmetry in your form, such perfect harmony. Oh, blessed machine of heating coils. Your functions pure and free from spoils. Sacred vessel of calculation, performing thermal transformation. Each component sanctified, ritual maintenance applied. Tech priest bless each port, diagnostic prayers report. Circuits blessed, spirits sing, perfect function processing. The omniscience love we all perceived when perfect brownness you achieved. The way you modulate your power makes my logic engines flower. Oh, blessed machine of heating coils. Your functions pure and free from spoils. Sacred vessel of calculation, performing thermal transformation. Synchronized resistance pure. Your sacred purpose will endure. Through calculation, crisp and clean, you prove what perfect function means.
Greetings, varlets. Hold on, is this going in okay? I think so. Hello, hello, hello. Why is it coming in so choppy? Hello, hello, hello. Alright, give me 1 second. Alright, how is it now? Okay, sounds good. And we have our first time chatter, I'm trying to figure out how to say that. Alragni. Yeah, there we go. Alragni. Saying the color looks perfect on the statue. Oh, thank you, thank you. Well, let me make sure that the chat's coming in on the screen. All right. I think we are good now. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of technical issues with the audio. But yeah, welcome. Greetings, brothers. I'm Interrogator Rosariwas at Satan Milady Inquisitor Markham of the Order Hereticus, and welcome to Looking Cute and Painting Minis. I'm coming at you live in the grim dark future, currently broadcasting from the high world of Virago. The theme for the stream is Chords of Lament, I hope by the venerable liturgist Adam Bell. We also have music from Y40K Mechanicus, which is composed by Guillaume David, the copyright Bulwark Studios. And we have music from Y40K Dark Tide, which is composed by Jesper Kid and the copyright of Fat Shark Games. All the music is provided to us by ende.app and pixabay.com. And today we're actually going through a commission of sorts. And we'll actually be painting this Astropath. This was commissioned to me by one of my lovely varlets. And you two can have a commission done by me. Just go ahead and DM me on Instagram at RosarioWasai. And we can talk turkey. Rodney, you said the color looks perfect on the statue. Which statue are you talking about? You talking about the mini? Currently, we have this one we're working on. We'll continue to work on Korsarokan next week. Well, not next week. On Sunday. But today we're actually working on this commission. So I kind of already primed it. Wanted to get some whites in there along with some blacks. So hopefully it's gonna turn out okay. This is quite the kitbash of a model. It is a combination of, I believe, three different miniatures. But yeah, Rodney, welcome. I think I've seen your name before, but it definitely says you're a first-time chatter. How is it that you came across my channel? Was it through Instagram or YouTube? Alright, hold on a second, just checking my setup here. Okay, so let's actually get on with this. I do have a lift paints that I have to use for this one. And I think we're gonna get started with the biggest part of this model, which is the green, I believe. Yes, we're gonna get started with the green. So for that, we'll start with our size 2 Krabby. Okay, sorry that I'm being a little quiet today. I'm dealing with a lot of technical issues today for some reason. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead and get started here. And like I said, we're gonna get some of the green going. But again, this is kind of supposed to be a peacock green according to the client. So I'm gonna start with a Thousand Suns blue. Hopefully I can pull this off. Hey, make sure I'm on camera.
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus. Sancta Maria, Mater Dei, ora pro nobis peccatoribus, nunc et in hora mortis nostrae. Amen. In the darkness of the night, we can feel the growing tension, fear and uncertainty, consuming our attention. The drums of war beating loud, echo through the land. But in the midst of chaos, let us take a stand. Through the ancient chants, the voices rise up high, seeking solace in the heavens. As we gaze upon the sky, let the melodies of prayer transcend the mortal realm, uniting hearts and souls.
Oh, I realized that I didn't say anything earlier, but why is my audio so bad today? Okay, yeah, like I was saying, I realized that I didn't say it earlier, but the music that was playing was Mechanized Perfection by Endless Taverns. So please check out their stuff. You can find them on YouTube at Endless Taverns. So yeah, right now we're not too worried about any kind of splash damage. Why is it so bad? Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Alright, let's try this. Hopefully this works out a little bit better for now. Yeah, sorry about all the audio issues today. Pretty annoying, I gotta tell you. Alright, we have Thaddeus. Thaddeus saying, can you tell what the issue is on your end? No, not really. Everything should be about the same. Yeah, for a reason, everything's coming in choppy. But how you doing, Thaddeus? Everything good? Okay, let's see. Come on, work well. Oh no, it keeps getting choppy again. Alright, but Thaddeus says, when in doubt, blame Zeech. I don't know how to spell his name. It's okay. I could probably try to spell it out for you, but just trying to figure this problem out. You say you're doing great, but you just finished work and now playing Helldivers 2. But very cool. Are you enjoying Helldivers 2? Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing. If this doesn't work, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay. Testing, 1, 2, testing. Nope, it still keeps slowing down. Alright, testing, testing. 1, 2, testing, testing. Okay, I think it's getting a little bit... No, it keeps slowing down. Okay, let's see. Blah, 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 testing. Nope, whatever I do, it just keeps slowing down every time I just leave it off for a bit. This is pretty annoying. I'm so sorry, guys. Alright, but Teddy says there's a slot of bugs mechanics I don't love, but my friend likes the game, and they're making it all worth it. Oh, that's good. He said, plus, recently it feels like we're actually making progress against the bugs. And then Thaddeus is asking me if there's any problems, any different mic I can use. No, it's not a mic issue. It's an encoding issue that I'm running into. I thought I had fixed this problem, but looks like it's just getting worse. And then we had Cyber Doctor saying, for the first time, really, saying painting is quite relaxing. Yes, it is. I absolutely love it. And welcome, welcome. I am Interrogator Rosarius at ende.app to Lady Credo of Necromunda of the Order Hereticus, and welcome to Looking Cute and Painting Minis. I'm sorry, but I'm currently dealing with some technical issues. But the idea for today is to actually paint this Astropath. Cyber Doctor says, I found you from YouTube, and have you tried appealing to the microphone machine spirits? Yes, please, machine spirit, work. But nice! How you been enjoying the YouTube content? Wait, did that do it? I think it's stabilizing. Come on, baby. Stabilize, stabilize. Nah, well, it's kind of stabilizing, but it's choppy. It's choppy. Alright, Sniper Doctor says, I like to watch the streams of you painting the White Scar. I've never had a steady hand, so I could never paint, so I'll watch other people paint instead. I learned a little trick. I don't know if this will help you, but hopefully it helps. I learned a little trick about how to get a steady hand. Is to make sure that you tuck in your elbows to your sides. And I've learned that actually gives me a pretty good steady hand.
Domine Deus meus, amo te gracus sunt pro omnibusque fecisti in vivi. Amortus fides non novit, adiuam eut vicam addictionem, nodiam volulius substantiae servus esse.
Hey, no problem, but I'm glad you've been enjoying the streams. You can watch it live tomorrow. I'll be painting that White Scar live. In fact, he's right here. He's back here. I am loving how he's coming out.
Non possum hoc facesti mete, adiuam pater celestis. Amen.
Okay, hopefully we can continue. Alright, so I'm down to get some more paint.
Gratus sum Deus meus, pro pulchritude et structura rosarii. Sed internum solum te loci volo, propria voce mea. Gratias tibi ad Domine Deus meus, pro omnibus quae mihi et nobis omnibus breves. Auxiliae libero vivisca, totis mea nexo libera veris.
What armies and Whammy do you like? their cyber doctor. Or how was it that you got into Warhammer in general? Cyber Doctor says I got into Warhammer from the lore. That's pretty cool. What about the lore was it that stood out to you? I am trying really hard not to be frustrated right now. This is killing me. Hello, hello, hello. Testing, testing. Uh-oh, did it finally work? Did it finally work? Come on! Alright, so Cyber Doctor 20 says, I like the Infinite and Divine book. It has some funny parts like the statue that was made for Trezin caused but when he was mistaken for a space marine. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that part. So would you say that you like then the Necrons because of that book? Or is there another kind of army that you like? Somebody Doctor says, I do like the Astartes the most. Oh, nice. Do you have a favorite legion or chapter? Testing. Let's see. 1, 2, testing. Hello, hello. Okay, trying this. This. So far, so good. I'll keep it here for now. Okay, Cyrodoctor says, I like the Ultramarines even though they're pretty shunned because they are the poster boys. Then is, I think they have some of the coolest successor chapters. Okay, which successor chapter do you like of theirs? Yeah, they do bad rap, but I mean, they can't be all bad, really. Think we're making lemons out of lemonade. Say the reverse. But yeah, if you can't tell by now, my favorite successor chapter is the White Scars. My favorite legion is the White Scars. I don't have a favorite successor chapter. But I think this, what is it, Thousand Suns Blue is coming in pretty nicely. It has an almost green-like quality. And I think I might put in a contrast paint over it just to give it a little bit more of a green hue. But for the most part, it's looking pretty good. Cyber Doctor says, I remember the Mortifactors. Cannibal ones, right? Yeah, I'd say that's pretty grim dark. Do you ever plan to play as factors? The mortar factors? Also, what are your favorite Wham 40k books? Cyberboctor says, well, I don't have any myths, so the best I can do is in the video games like Space Marines. Okay, so have you played the Space Marine games? Be able to make a mortar factor in it? So yeah, the idea with this model is to actually be part of a inquisitorial retinue, and the client, he wants to have a sort of a peacock color scheme. So hopefully we can pull that off today, or at least throughout the week. Cyber Doctor says, yes, I have. They are quite nice, so can I get close to one in design? Okay, nice. Hopefully you can wear your enemy's skull in the future. I think the closest you can get right now would probably be something like a chaplain, since their helmets are kind of like skulls. Oh, here she comes. Watch out, boys, she'll chew you. Oh, here she comes. She's a man. Yeah, I'm really liking how the color's coming along. Very pretty. And Cyber Doctor says I agree. That is a pretty color of blue. Thank you, thank you. If you could, what would be the army you would paint if, you felt like you had the ability? Cyber Doctor says, I know earlier I said Modifiers or the Liberators, but I would want a Iron Hands themed army. Oh yeah, I don't blame you. The Iron Hands are actually pretty cool, at least aesthetically. Let's see. I'd actually thought about doing my own version of the Iron Hands. I've never been too happy with what they did with Ferris Manus as the character. So I've always thought about doing my own version of him in the Iron Hands for the Horus Heresy. At least for the Horus Heresy game. Okay, I think I have this color all set in. So we have that nice shade of blue on the I guess skirt part of the dress. So now we gotta get the arms and the parts that are still fabric on the chest. As the corset's gonna be a different color. Then Cyber Doctor says, agreed, I wish his sons understood he never wanted them to fully abandon their flesh in the sake of security and steel. Yet that is the tragedy of the Legion. Yeah, I don't mind that being the case. What I just don't like is how they implemented Ferris Manus in general. I feel like it could have been handled a lot better in the book. So it doesn't seem like he got a good rap. I feel like they just made him this sort of hothead, annoying character with not much personality. And you can't really buy the friendship between him and Fulgrim. And then Cyber Doctor says agree, they should have done more in the books to expand his character. Yeah, for sure. So I feel like it'd be fun to make him sort of a more light-hearted character, a more fun character. I'm thinking they get a lot of inspiration for him from like mythology. If he were a little bit more like Hercules, I think it'd be a very good idea to give him that kind of personality. And we got 70 Rose saying, hello, Rosario. How you doing, 70 Rose? How you doing, 70 Rose? Doing good up to. Sorry, I've been dealing with kind of technical issues all day, so if I come in a little choppy, just know that's why. Let me close this. I'm actually kind of losing a little bit of the paint here. It's kind of drying pretty quickly, so let's close this up. And then we have Rosario saying, hot, no electricity in the past hour, so my apartment is starting to get toasty with this heat wave. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, despite all these technical issues I've been dealing with. I'm really liking how the color of this model coming along. And then we have Crusher Joe 316. How's it going, Crusher? This is Rosario Rivas at TSA to Lady Credo of Necromunda of Hereticus, and welcome to Looking Cute in 20 Minutes. And you said, hello, are Astropaths playable in 40K? Yes, they are. I believe they are. I know that they can be part of a retinue. Well, they can be part of a command team. Wait. But yeah, welcome, Crusher Joe. How was it that you found my chat? Oh wow, a raid! Painty Paints, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to all the raiders. I am an interrogator Rosario Rivas, associated Lady Inquisitor Markham of the Order Hereticus, and welcome to Looking Cute and Painting Minis. I'm currently painting this Astropath for a commission. And then, Cyberheads, what are your thoughts on the theory of First Menace coming back to as the Primarch of the Legion of the Damned? That would be pretty interesting. Though I am not a fan in general of a lot of the Primarchs coming back, I think that would be a fun take on the return of a Primarch. And Vinny Paint says, you are on a Saturday. Yes, I am. My schedule has kind of opened up recently, so I'm a little bit more available for streams. So I've been trying to take out as much as I can. Pull this camera in. I feel like I keep coming off frame, and that's not good because you guys need to see what I'm doing. But yeah, welcome, Painty Paints and your raiders. What were you guys working on today? Are you still working on that rider for, unfortunately, I don't remember what it was called. But your non-metallic metal project? And then Painty Paint says, yeah, oh, nice. How's he coming along? You have to show me. And then Penny Paint says, Galen on a Griffith, some Chimera. Yeah, that guy. By the way, for those who don't know, Penny Paints is actually a miniature painter as well. Let's go ahead and send him a shout out. There we go. Yeah, definitely check out his stuff. He is very, very talented. Did it come in yet? I'm not seeing it. Let's see. Yeah, sorry, we've been having all kinds of technical issues today for some reason. So, yeah, for whatever reason, thank you very much, 70 Rose, for using the sound alert, but it's not coming in for some reason. I am really sorry. And the entire doctor says how cool. Yeah, he's really talented, so definitely check him out, guys. Oh, did it? Yeah, for no reason I'm not seeing it. I didn't even hear the music. Do you guys hear the music? Because I didn't hear it. Yes. Yeah, Cyber Doctor says, I heard a clip that reminded me of Gandalf. Okay, so yeah, that is a bit of fact. But usually I like to dance to the music whenever it's out, so I'm sorry I didn't hear it. Like I said, I've been having technical issues all day, so it didn't come through. I'm sorry. Okay, let me double check something here. Everything's looking okay. Alright, back to painting. But yeah, earlier, who was it that asked? I think it was like Joe? I believe his name was Joe. Crusher Joe, yeah. He was asking about Astropaths. Yeah, Astropaths are just, I think, a little bit stronger psychers, so they're playable in 40k from what I know of. But also, this model, I think he's using it to sort of be as a proxy model, like a counts as type of thing. But the Astropaths are known to be in inquisitorial retinues. Yeah, because I know in Dark Heresy you could actually play an Astropath. For those of you who don't know, Dark Heresy is the tabletop role-playing game that Warhammer created a while back. I actually run a Dark Heresy campaign every week with some friends of mine. 7A Rose says, music is creepy with the breathing sounds, lol. Yeah, I think there's a couple of creepy ones in there, and I believe this is supposed to be the soundtrack for a SCP. I don't know if you're aware what SCP is, but it's a string of different sort of supernatural and horror and science stuff stories that people can add to all the time, and they're always made to be kind of this kind of give this horror vibe. So I think this is a soundtrack for one of those. And Sony Rose said, "That's cool. Is it fun?" Yeah, it can be, especially when your players are having a good time. I've actually been enjoying DMing. I think once I see the players having a good time, then I'm having a good time. So I'm trying to get into these like little nooks and crannies so that I'm not really missing anything. But we're just about done with this blue. Vadia says, "Yo, that's sick. Would we be able to get any stories from your Dark Heresy campaign?" Yeah, I think I can think of them. Right now, I'm kind of playing the base story, the one that comes with the book. And, right now, I'm having all the players be from the planet, but, right now, the main players are, one is an outcast. Sorry, an outcast. So pretty much he's like a ganger type. He comes from a gang that's all about tattoos, so they got these very flamboyant tattoos. And then I have also in the team an Adepta Nostratum guy. And I have an Adept Arbite guy, and then another gang member. So that's higher crew. And the thing is, they're supposed to work together, even though that the gangs are supposed to be kind of enemies of the Arbites. The Arbites, sorry. It keeps really cutting off. I'm really getting annoyed. Somebody else says, "That is a pretty blue." Oh, thank you, thank you. Unfortunately, this pretty blue is going to have to turn into a more greenish color, so I'm actually going to be adding a wash. Sorry, not a wash, a contrast paint on it. And hopefully turn more greenish blue. And then Cyber Doctor says, I know, right? That is pretty blue. And then Tony Rose gave a bunch of blues. I'm glad you guys are liking it. Hopefully the green tint will work well. I think I've gotten all the parts that I need blue. I'm just double checking, see if there's anything else that's missing. But yeah, so I have a bunch of gangers working a bunch of Arbites, pretty much. And the thing is, they're forced to work together because they are all agents of the Inquisitor. And they're supposed to find discreetly this, the reason for why all these noblemen are dying. all these noblemen are dying. So, as the investigation has gone through, they've realized that it's due to this sort of illegal trade of possibly or possibly chaotic artifacts. But unfortunately for the players, they haven't been discreet with their investigation. So they've been running into a lot of problems because they keep blabbing about what they're investigating, but they're supposed to keep the investigation pretty hush-hush. So it's been pretty they're pretty funny. That it says, I love the Administratum as a concept. I could see how those PCs could lead to some great interactions. Yeah, he's kind of the face of the group. Alright, I think I've done all the blue I can for now. A little more blue, hold on. I'm gonna try to get some more blue in those crevices in the under her leg. But Thaddeus says, cool, I love the Administratum as a concept. I could see how those PCs could lead to some interactions. Great interactions. I don't know why the mic isn't catching all what I'm saying. Okay, so we have her in the blue. Let's go ahead and start trying to add that contrast. See if the idea works. Okay, let me go ahead and clean up the brush a little bit. Now with the same brush, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Come on, I'm not hiding. There we go. Alright, so let's that contrast paint that I have. The contrast paint that I have is this striking green. So let's see how this baby turns out. gonna try not to have too much of it on the brush, just to start seeing how the green will start interacting with the blue. I think it's just turning the dress blue. Sorry, the dress green. So it doesn't look like the idea is working out all that well. It says I've had similar issues when DMing. When I ran decent in Avernus, or Avarice, the Sentinels, the players marched up to the evil nobles and told them what they were looking for. So the nobles had plenty of time their plots. Yeah, exactly. Keep running into that same issue with my players. And one of the things about playing this campaign is that once they find the at least one of the artifacts that is being illegally sold, they have to hold on to it, and the artifact will actually make them see visions and kind of go a little crazy. So it's pretty fun seeing, trying to force them to try it off the crazy hallucinations that they have to deal with. So Sunny Rose asks, exactly does contrast paint do again? Is it thinner than the other paint or something? It's supposed to be kind of a very thin thin color that you add, thin color kind of paint consistency that you add on top of other colors. But despite it being very green, I think it's kind of giving the effect that the client is asking for, which is a peacock green. He kept saying peacock green, so I'm like, okay. Hopefully I can pull this off. And I think it's coming along. I might give it another glazing of the Thousand Suns blue that I've been using. On top of it, just so I can get some more of that blue to pop up again. And 70 Roses, thanks. Hey, you're welcome. It's the truth. Happy to share the knowledge. And Thaddeus says it's magic, simple as that. You put it on white or green model, it does shading for you. Yeah, exactly. So sometimes adding it to other colors give you some interesting effects. But yeah, don't worry. Even though I'm working on this model today, we will be back on the White Scar tomorrow. So those of you who have been following my White Scar stream, never fear. The stream will continue. Alright, so anyway, since I'm not sure when my power will turn back on, I think I better conserve my battery and sign off for now. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hopefully your light turns back on soon. But good luck out there, okay? Stay cool. This green, having mixed it with that Thousand Suns blue, now it makes it look like I eating stuff. It's green stuff. It's green stuff. Keep having to repeat myself because the mic seems to continue to cut me off. Yeah, sorry everyone for all the technical issues. The machine spirit is not happy with me today. Sunny Roll says, I mostly need the AC or fan to turn back on low. Yeah, I bet. Bex, if it turns back on before 9, I'll plug my phone in and see where you're at. Okay, well, hey, good luck out there. And 70 Rose says, have fun, everyone. You take care, 70 Rose. Okay, now we're gonna go back with the Thousand Suns. Now that we've thoroughly greenified it. I don't think that gave me the I would have liked, but hopefully once we go over it with the Thousand Suns blue again, it should start popping back up. But we're gonna do it in a very sort of watered way. Watered down way. Okay, it's starting to look like how the client wants now. So I think I'm quite getting that peacock green that he wants. It's almost starting to get a sheen to it. It's getting a little hard to get that blue to stick on this left arm. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can get a good look here. We're almost there. I think we almost have that blue, or that blue-green, peacock green, whatever the client was talking about. I think we almost got it.
estás en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga tu reino.
Okay, that was a pain, but I think we got there.
Hágase tu voluntad en la tierra como en el cielo. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras ofensas, como también nosotros
So now go ahead and at least contrast that with some different colors.
no nos dejes caer en tentación.
That way we can make that blue pop for now. Let me check out the list again. Okay, so next up is black. We're gonna paint the corset black. We're gonna stick with the same, so we don't have to worry too much about, again, over spillage. So now we gotta start being a little careful because we don't want to hit those parts that we want blue, green. Samuel says, "Yay, electricity here again! Nice, congratulations!" And welcome back to the stream. Right now, we finished getting that peacock green onto the model. And now we are painting black. Sonny Rose says, "Ooh, the blue is coming through again. Did you add more blue on top of the green?" Yes, I did. And then Cyber Doctor says, "Love the design." Yeah, the Kitbash sure went all out on this one. The Kitbash. And Cyber Doctor says, "Love the color scheme." Well, I'm glad you're liking how it's turning out. Hopefully, the color as well. Hopefully, the client likes it as well. I have to figure out what is causing all this lag. Sandro says, "Oh no, electricity is flickering on and off. It is looking great. Let me read that. It's looking with the combination of green and blue. Okay, good with the, aka what you just said. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time today. My brain is not working well, and neither is my audio." And then Hekaton saying, "Hey, Rosario US Art. How you doing, Hekaton?" "Doing good. How you been?" "You say you're taking a little break, huh?" Let me try to figure out what time it is over there. What is it, like 6 a.m. in the morning? But yeah, for those of you who don't know, Hekaton is a miniature painter as well, and a game streamer. Let's go ahead and give him a shout out here. There we go. It took me a while, but I got it. There we go. But yeah, Hekaton is a game streamer and miniature painter. Give him some love if you get the chance. But working on today, there. But what you working on today, there, Hekaton? Are they going good? Right now, I just gotta be very careful with not getting any of this black onto the parts that are that blue-green color that I painstakingly painted. And then, Hekaton says back with Brekkie. Ah, that's what you mean by break. You mean have a break in ads. Gotcha. But how you doing? Everything going good? What you been working on? Yeah, again, I'm currently dealing with a lot of auditory issues. Auditory issues. So just there. And Hagaton says probably gonna have to check several models today. What do you mean by check them? Then you said, but tomorrow I'm working on a queen from Elden Ring, and thank you for the shout out. Hey, you're welcome anytime. Hagaton then says, I don't blame you. You know what I think might be an issue that I'm running into? Because I recently tried to get stream elements going, that I'm wondering if that's slowing my all my systems down because of that. Even though I didn't put anything on there for it to do, I think it might be slowing me down here, which is probably what's going on. Which is really annoying because I can't fix that until after the stream is over. But yeah, note to self, don't use stream elements. And then Hickerton says, managed to prime one giant and 13 smaller dudes, protecting the big one. And that's from what? What game is that that you were priming? Okay, what else is supposed to be black? So. Okay, boots and gloves, alright. And Higata says quest, 1 Stone Forge, 1 campaign character, and 12 berserkers. Oh, nice! I'll have to check out your stream once you started on it so I could check it out. Higaton says the will do, but the stone forge could take some time to paint up. The stone forge is broken down from the sprues into segments. 23 segments, sorry. Yeah, Higaton then said each arm is about 5 parts from shoulder to hand. That's a lot of parts. And then says, tell me about it. Okay, yeah, I know, right? I don't have to tell you, you're the one working on it. But yeah, hopefully once the stream is over, I can disconnect Streamlabs from my stream, and hopefully the problems will be over. It's been a very unknown stream today, I gotta tell you. Higaton says gonna try to make it casting some sort of spell. Guessing you're asking me. I don't think so. The client didn't specify as far as that, so probably not. Cyber Doctor 20 says the painting is nice to have going in the background. Oh, I'm glad you're enjoying the stream. Again, come back tomorrow so you can check out the white scars, because I know you're liking history. Same Rosario time, same Rosario channel. Hekaton says, isn't it get to hear Rosario's art voice shower over us like a shower. Well, I don't know how good it is right now with all the technical issues. But I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. And then Cyber Doctor says, sure, praise be the painter. And Hegata says, just rewatching Stranger Things. Nice. And thank you very much, Cyber Doctor. And I think your opinion is more valid because it comes from a doctor. So your doctor recommends a steady dose of Sayoriba's art streams. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it today. We got all that peacock blue in there, peacock green, whatever you wanted it called. And I think she's turning out pretty good so far. But yeah, I will be continuing her on another day. Tomorrow we're going right back to our white scarf friend. But yeah, I do like to support, please subscribing to my Twitch channel or donating to my Ko-Fi at Rosario's Art. Or if you missed an episode, feel free to check out my YouTube channel, which is also called Rosario's Art. And again, do not forget that I recently released my latest Rosario event over on YouTube. So yeah, check it out. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, with that, let's see if we can raid somebody. Okay, there's a few streamers out and about right now. Ooh, few. Let's see if we can get any in there. I'm gonna try one here. But yeah, before I do that, again, thank you very much for coming. It's always a pleasure to stream with you guys. But yeah, I will be signing out from the Grimdark future. So bye-bye, varlets!